Abraham Quintanilla is a very famous and very controversial figure in the music biz. There are people with a lot of different opinions, and most of them don't know him. That's why I've decided on a special two-part episode. The reason why we're doing this two-part episode is because there's so much information and misinformation about Abraham. I decided it was finally time for him to tell his story in his own words. Because some people are only repeating what they've heard other people say who don't even know this man. We talked music, family, and of course, the death of his youngest daughter, Selena. And now, let's pick up where we left off. Part 2 of the AC Cruz Podcast, Behind the Mic, with Abraham Quintanilla. You know what? The way that I put it, the way that I see it when it comes to social media, people have keyboard courage. They get on the keyboard and se sienten muy valientes. ¿Me entiendes?
That's exactly what it is, and so many years later, and it's still there. Yeah. And it'll never go away because there's people who are ignorant and they're going to believe what they want to believe, and you're not going to change their mind.
But they don't know the facts. And fortunately, in your book, you're able to present those facts.
Right. It's a very interesting book that people will enjoy reading. It's in English. It's in Spanish now. It's also an electronic book. If there's any interest in knowing about us, all the information is there. It's a little bit of my memoir, my life, how my children were born, each one, what we went through, and then it talks about the trial. Something that is very important is the latter part of the book. I let each one of my family express themselves in writing what they went through with Selena's death. Man, let me tell you, you got to read Suzette's story. It blew me away. She expresses herself so beautiful with words about her feelings.
Were these feelings that she didn't share with you personally?
When I read what she wrote, I found a lot of things that I didn't know.
What did you say to
yourself?
You
know that they're suffering the death of their sister, and that's logical, but you never know the depth of it.
Sure. I mean, you would have to ask yourself, I had no idea she felt this way.
Yeah. Suzette has been with me here at Q Productions. After Selena passed away, she didn't want to play anymore. She didn't want anything to do with music business anymore.
Sure.
So she's been here with me for 26 years. And Suzette turned out to be an incredible businesswoman.
Yes, me and Abby talked about that.
In fact, she runs this whole company, period.
I want to tell you this real quick, Abraham. When I read what I read on social media, I called you up one morning. I said, man, can you believe this shit? And you said, yeah, don't pay attention to that, AC. I said, no, man, this frustrates me because that's not the truth. I won't mention the name of who posted this shit. But anyway, I said, man, Abraham, you have to be a person with tough skin to be a Quintanilla. You said, welcome to my world, man.
That's basically it. I mean, after so many years of getting that, it used to bother me quite a lot at first because I know it's not true.
Yeah.
And but after a while, es como cuando te quemas y se te hace una casparita.
Sí.
Y te quemas otra vez y te hace un poquito más. To where eventually it doesn't hurt as much. And that's what happened to my emotions. I'm at a point where I don't care what they say. Let them say what they want. I'm not going to change their mind. I know what the truth is, and that's all that needs to be said.
When people tell me about you, about you're a hard ass, about you do everything for money now.
Let me interrupt you there for a second.
Sure.
I know that I am an aggressive personality. If you step on me, I'm going to holler. I'm not going to keep quiet. That's my personality. I never go pick a fight. Never do. I defend myself. Yes. So I know that a lot of people think I'm a mean guy. I don't smile that much. I don't know why. That's the way my face is. So all of these things, and sometimes my voice, I'm a little loud. But I will tell you that as I get older, I'm losing my hearing, so I talk louder. My wife tells me, hey, shh, bájale. I can hear people talking, but I can't distinguish or make out the words. And that has to do, I had a horn section and a band playing, blasting.
Yeah.
For years. That affects your hearing.
Sure. Now, getting back to where, hey, you are who you are. You lived your life. You can say whatever you want about me. I know the truth.
That's right. I do know the truth because I lived it.
So social media doesn't bother you at all?
No, it doesn't. I would go crazy trying to please everybody because you can't please everybody, so it is what it is.
I'm not letting you go yet, just FYI. But the name of the book is, you got it right there?
Well, I just got the Spanish translation. Dice, El sueño de un padre, la travesía de mi familia en la música. The journey of my family in the music world.
And the forward is from who?
Okay, the forward is two people that were close to me. It was J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, and Eddie Olmos, who were part of the Selena movie. They were graceful and willing to write the forwards, and very, very good words. If you read it, it'll move you. Just right off the bat, the forward, read that and it'll move you. So, I'm not here with you today to sell the book.
I know that you're not here to sell book. You're here to shoot the shit with me, and I appreciate that. You taking the time out of your busy schedule to reminisce with me.
We have a long story, a lifetime story as families, your family and my family. And we lived in the same area for quite a while. Yeah, you were in the radio business as a program director, and I recorded music and
Lobo Cuatro, Oxígeno, Los Agues, Jennifer Peña. You recorded some good stuff. You're artist.
So basically the same type of business that we were in.
Yes. I'm going to tell the story. And I know this is going to make you smile because you don't smile that often. This is going to make you smile. Okay.
Well, people say I don't smile. And maybe that's one reason why they think I'm a
hard ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know that you're not.
But you want to know what? You know what?
What?
I am. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Suzette says I'm just a little teddy bear. That's
yeah.
all.
Yeah. I know Joseph is there with you, right?
Yes.
Well, Joseph knows the story that when I was the program director, you and I came fist to cuff. We had a disagreement.
Well, in this business, you have disagreements for a lot of things, but they're nothing that will last,
My favorite was when you told me, I hear you're taking payola. And I said, you're damn right. I
don't remember that.
I know.
I was mad because you weren't sharing it with me.
I said, you're damn right. Frank Suriga gave me $1,000. We gave it away on the air. You said, well, we'll see what your dad has to say about that. And my dad...
Dad is going to...
Yeah. Wait. So I said, well, you know what? I said, it's a different ball game. And I cussed you out on the phone. I hung up the phone and I took off to lunch. And my dad calls me up. Pt2, Abraham, talk to my dad. I said, Pt2, Abraham. This time, my dad is retired. And he says, hey, C, what's your problem? I said, what? Abraham called me, told me that you cussed him out. You're not going to play his music. And you're taking payola. And I was like, Dad, they're promotional dollars. We're giving away on the air. But you shouldn't talk to people like that when you're doing business. I said, yeah, but he didn't understand. No. You shouldn't talk like that. I said, fine. Do you want to call him back? I said, no. You make your decision. So I said, you know what? I called Abraham back. I said, Abraham, I'm sorry. I lost it. I'm under a lot of pressure. I'm the new program director. You said to me, well, I told your dad, at least he's sticking to his guns. You were proud of you were proud of me, man.
Those are things that I had forgotten about. It's been such a long time.
You said to me, but you stuck to your guns and we supported each other. So when I moved to Corpus, forget about it. We had fun at the Idaho, where I swear you got stock in that company, in the restaurant.
Well, you can't deny that that's the best Tex-Mex food.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
In fact, I was there this morning.
Wait a minute. You sent me that text message right now saying that you're hungry, you haven't eaten.
Well, that was this morning. I got up real early.
Okay. Now we gotta go.
You know, they sell the best chicharrón con huevo, cebolla y tomate.
Mira nomás.
Or lengua frita. They slice the lengua.
Ooh, I love it.
Fry it on the grill.
I love it. Yeah.
With sauteed onions and tomatoes. The best menudo. I mean, you name it.
There was a restaurant there in Corpus when I lived there called Taco Rico. Taco Rico. No. Hold on. They do lengua guisado. I like the lengua guisado. It was good.
¿Sabes por qué?
Dime.
Porque la lengua es para los lengones.
Hocicones. Abraham, I want to thank you for taking the time to talk to us, man. I thought we were going to go longer, but you know what? I know you're busy. I'm not going to take up. Look at that. Look, what you're looking at your watch.
No, I didn't even notice what time it was. But I enjoyed it, and I want to thank you for the invitation. And
No. I want to thank you because you support my podcast. You buy advertising. You send me some of your artists. You send me Isabel Marie. You send me Brooke T. Yeah, I mean, I want to thank you for helping me out, man.
Well, we're here to help each other.
Así es.
That's
Again, the name of the book is
El sueño de un padre, a father's dream. El sueño que yo tuve, the dream I had, it became my children's dream. The dream that I had when I was young, eventually it became the dream of my children. How many parents can say that their children support something that they themselves like when they were young, you know?
Yeah.
So I was so proud of Selena, Suzette, and Amy, and I still am. Unfortunately, this thing happened in our family. This woman came in and took my daughter's life. It's unexplainable.
And I don't want you to try, okay? Here's the deal, Abraham, because people are wanting me to ask you the impossible questions, ask you those tabloid questions, and I won't do that.
Well, you know, I think we had a good discussion here today.
I think so. Informative.
Yes.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, where's your killer dog? What's his name?
Rico. Rico is at home, and he's a Chiweenie, half Chihuahua and half Winnie dog. Can I say how we got him?
By all means.
Okay. This woman comes in, una Anglo-Sajon, a big woman, and she's in the front office with the reception and the girls over there. And then all of a sudden, from her cleavage, pops out the head of a little dog. And the girls, something popped out, and the girls freaked. They said, "Whoa, what is that?" And she pulled him out. He was 10 weeks old. Rico was. Little bitty dog like that. And she says, "I'm giving him away because his mother was killed." And I said, "I'll take him." So I've had him since he was 10 weeks old. I've had dogs all my life. I love animals. They all have different personalities.
Yeah.
And Rico, the only thing that Rico lacks right now is the ability to talk. Because he lets you know what he wants. And let me tell you, I'll end it with this. He loves scrambled eggs.
Yes, I know.
He goes bananas for scrambled eggs.
Yes, I know. I know you said you're going to end it with that, but I want you to end it with the museum. It's been remodeled. It is open. Tell me the hours. Tell me when I can go, please.
Well, Suzette has really done a lot of work here. She completely rebuilt the inside. They just painted the whole building, changed the covers over the doors, and changed the color and everything. They've done a beautiful work. And they're working now on the sign. We're going to put a new sign. And she showed me the design, how the sign's going to be. I can't wait. I'm anxious to see it. And then on the gate, they're going to put an automatic gate that opens up. You don't have to be with your hand rolling it open.
Yeah.
So Suzette has really, really done a lot of good work today.
Well, I do appreciate you saying the person that you need to interview is Suzette. And that was your idea. And I said, thank you. If she would have the podcast, I would love to interview her as well. If she's not too busy. I know she's busy.
Yeah. I'll let her see this and then we'll talk about that.
Regards to music, what are you working on now?
I am finishing a new album from Brooke T.
Okay.
And I also decided to help this young girl named Mia. She's 13 years old. I think she just turned 14.
Is that the one from Austin, Texas?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to start recording her.
Correct me if I'm wrong. She did a remake of
Bitty Bitty Bum
Bitty
Bum.
Bum Bum. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And so then, of course, we're fixing to sign with Sony Records a new album of Selena.
What? Whoa.
Yeah.
Now we're not going nowhere. What the hell, Abraham?
Yes, I own 50 songs. Our catalog here for Q Productions, I own 50 songs of Selena. Now, keep in mind, some of these songs were recorded when she was 13, 16, 17, 18. And as you know, that if the singer is young, their voice is higher pitch.
Sure.
Well, AB took 10 songs. We picked 10 songs from the 50 that we have, and he done completely new music arrangements that sound incredible, and worked Selena's voice with the computers where she sounds. If you listen to it right now, you think she recorded them this morning.
Wow.
An amazing work that AB done. So we're getting the paperwork from Sony. We're signing with Sony.
Yeah.
They're going to be coming out very soon.
Okay.
It's 10 songs.
Are you at liberty to say which 10 songs they are?
Well, not really.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Not really.
Now, again, she's been gone now for quite some time, and you doing this remake.
They don't even sound like the original songs because the music is...
Well, it's safe to say remastered, right? Remastered.
Well, no, not remastered. Mastered is a procedure they do in the studio.
Okay.
No, this is new arrangements.
Got it. Now,
And the song structure, new arrangements, and the voice has been worked to where she sounds exactly like she sounded right before she died.
That being said, Abraham, hear me out now. People are going to say, look at him. He's doing it again, making money off of his daughter. What do you say to that?
I say, so what? Let them talk. Dogs get old from barking. Let them bark all they want to. I know that in my heart, in my mind, in my family, we said from day one that Selena passed away that we were going to keep her memory alive through her music. And that's what we have done for 26 years. Selena right now is known worldwide. We just received 2 months ago the Grammys Lifetime Merit Achievement Award, that she is the top female artist in the world. That comes from the Grammys. You know, they don't do that just to anybody or to
For sure.
Selena has been growing and growing. I'm saying that she has grown more than what she was when she was alive.
Yes.
You know, it's just really grown. And the new generations are learning about her. Here at the museum, it gets packed with people from all over, and they bring their kids. Their kids sing the songs. They even dress them like Selena, little girls.
Yes.
You know, so Selena's story has had an impact worldwide.
A little while ago, when you were talking, I could hear people in the background, and there's people out there right now in the museum. And one of the things that you said to me a while back, you said, I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah, I closed the door so we wouldn't be interrupted with the people out there in the museum.
Tours. Yeah. But people...
I usually keep it open.
Usually. And you sign autographs. You take pictures.
I do. Let me tell you, like we talked about earlier, I'm a sourpuss. All right? People think I am. They think my personality is dry. And part of it is true because I don't like to sign autographs. I do it. You know why? Because if you don't, they get offended.
Right. You told me that. You told when I told you that I don't like to sign autographs because I'm just a guy, got on the radio. I have fun making an ass out of myself on the radio, having fun. I don't sign autographs. So when this girl said to me, "Oh, you think you're all that?" You know what? Let me go ahead and sign it for you. And she kept it after all these years and found me on Facebook and sent me that picture. So I'm the same way.
One day it was at Hi-Ho restaurant, and I'm walking in, and this lady walking out, and she says, "Ay, señor Quintanilla, un foto." Y le dije, "Señora, ahorita no." Y me dice, "Señor Quintanilla, Selena nunca le negó fotos a nadie." When she said that, I said, "Okay, véngase para acá."
No, que no.
Yeah, because I learned a lesson years ago, and I'm going to tell you this short story.
Don't make it short. Make it as long as you want, please.
We're in Las Vegas. I've never been a gambling man. When we go to Las Vegas, it's for a performance, or while we're there, I go see some of the shows, and I eat a lot. Well, one day I decided, you know what? I'm going to try this gambling thing. So I went and changed $200 for $5 coins.
Okay.
And they give them to you in a little cup, okay? So then I go pick a machine that's poker. So I take 5 coins and I drop the 5 coins in there and I go, wow, nothing. So I'm going to take 5 more coins and I turn around and lo and behold, Diana Ross is crossing right through the middle of the casino.
Wow.
And there's a white guy, a white man carrying a baby, and she's right behind him. You could tell that she didn't want to be noticed. She's right behind him.
Yeah.
Well, I got so excited. Here I go following them. And I followed them all the way to the front entrance of the casino. And he gives her the baby, and she literally stands facing the wall. And I got about maybe 40 feet away. And then I snap. I said, oh, man, what am I doing? So I turned around and walked back, and guess what? $195 worth of coins were gone. I left them there, and somebody took them. I learned a lesson. But the point is that I understand now when you see somebody that you've seen on TV or, you know, that you become a fan and you see them in person, it's exciting. And I understand that it's exciting for people. Selena, pobrecita, they wouldn't let her eat, just taking pictures. You would go to a restaurant and they'd be around her and all that. But Selena had a little look that whenever she had enough, she would give me a little look like, help, help.
Yeah.
And then I would be the bad guy. I'll go in there, okay, that she's got to go and this and that.
Yeah.
And maybe that's another reason why people think I'm a bad guy.
But you don't care. You're too old. You don't care
Not
about
anymore.
that.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Abraham, thank you so much, man. It's been a pleasure.
All right, then. Again, thank you for the invitation, and I love doing it.
Cuídate mucho, eh? Take care of yourself.
We'll be in touch.
Damn Skippy, we stayed in touch because when I was editing this episode, I talked to Abraham, and guess what? They're not going to sign with Sony Discos after all. So this new music coming out, we're going to look forward to it on a different label, a major label. Can't say who, but you'll find out soon. And then, I don't know if you noticed or not, he's so proud of Suzette, he didn't give me the operation times of the Selena Museum. So, 10 to 4, Monday through Friday, and not open on weekends, just so you know, not open on weekends. 10 to 4, Monday through Friday, and if you've been there, you know what it's like. If you haven't been to the museum, you got to check it out because it's very, very cool. Especially now that it's remodeled. During the pandemic, it was closed, so they said, hey, let's go ahead and remodel. And sometimes Abraham will give you a personal tour. He's going to be pissed off at me. Volunteering his services as a tour guide. I'm just messing with you, Abraham. That was so much fun. Thanks again, Abraham. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. If you like the podcast, tell your friends. And if your friends don't like it, find new friends. So just chill. Till the next episode of the AC Cruz Podcast. Much love. Be safe.